In the summer of 1518, the city of Strasbourg, then part of the Holy Roman Empire, became the stage for one of history's most bizarre and terrifying events, later called the Dancing Plague, when a woman named Frau Troffea suddenly stepped into the street and began to dance uncontrollably. At first alone, but soon dozens of townspeople joined her in a seemingly unstoppable frenzy that lasted for days, with eyewitnesses describing men, women, and even children spinning, twirling and jerking in the streets, some collapsing from exhaustion, strokes, or heart attacks, yet rising again to continue as if driven by an invisible force. The local authorities, utterly baffled, initially tried to manage the situation by clearing out public halls and even building a wooden stage for the dancers, believing that giving them space and movement would somehow relieve the affliction. And astonishingly, they hired musicians to accompany the dancers, thinking music might help, but the strategy backfired, fueling the epidemic further as the rhythm drew more citizens into the deadly dance, ultimately affecting as many as 400 people at the peak of the outbreak. Modern historians and scientists have long debated the cause, offering several intriguing and sometimes conflicting theories. Some suggest mass psychogenic illness, a form of mass hysteria fueled by extreme stress, famine, disease, and the deeply religious. Though skeptics argue it does not fully explain the coordinated, rhythmic dancing, yet another explanation ties the phenomenon to fear of Saint Vitus, the patron saint of dancers and epileptics, as medieval people believed his curse could compel townsfolk into uncontrollable dancing, making religious terror a possible trigger, while some scholars speculate that social and political pressures, combined with extreme hardship, created a collective mental breakdown expressed physically through movement. For weeks, the city witnessed this strange, almost surreal scene, with people being carried to shrines in hopes of healing and others simply collapsing in the streets. And by late August, as mysteriously as it began, the outbreak subsided, leaving behind no clear explanation, only records describing a city haunted by the memory of those who danced themselves to death. A chilling reminder of the extraordinary, sometimes terrifying, power of the human mind and body under stress, and a story that continues to fascinate, puzzle, and horrify historians and the public alike, illustrating how, in a moment of desperation, superstition, and societal strain, ordinary people can be driven to extraordinary, almost unimaginable acts.